tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We'll see Atlanta and the Toronto Raptors. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Mobley is out there with Oliver. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Ivy. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And here's Edwards. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Just 2 to shoot. Three-pointer, Randall. That shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Edwards looking it over. Passes it to Maxey. Out to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Outside Leonard. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Ivy. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now, here's Maxey.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Looking for the first basket of the game. Randall with a screen for Leonard. Shoots over Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
First free throw is good. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Leonard hits them both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Maxey. And there's the pass to Ivy. Here's Oliver. Defended by Portis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Cunningham right side. Portis for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Maxey. There's a good screen. No good on the 3. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Celtics. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Now Maxey. Outside Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Cunningham left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Portis a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Raptors trail by 4. Leonard on the wing. Over Edwards, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Atlanta leading by 3. Maxey passes to Ivy. Here's Oliver. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Portis. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Portis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Passes it to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. A 3 from Leonard. Atlanta with the rebound. Maxey kicks to Ivy. Left side, Edwards. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's Max following the basket by Cade Cunningham. For 3, Edwards. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Portis. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Maxey. Back to Edwards. Tries it from 19. The shot misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
That one goes in.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Maxey with it. Inside. It's tipped. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ivy passes to Maxey. And here's Ivy. Mobley is screen. Ivy kicks to Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dishes it to Randall. Here's Cunningham. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
And obviously, Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
We love to give away shirts to our valued fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
New group in now for the Raptors. Cunningham, he's checked in for Portis. DeRozan comes in for Kawhi Leonard. White, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Lee's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for Mobley. R.J. Barrett comes in for Edwards. Poole's checked in for Ivy. And Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Halliburton. The pass to Poole. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Out to the right wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lee against Halliburton. Pass to Barrett. They set the pick.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now here's DeRozan. Five on the clock. He dishes it to White. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. Smith the pass to Barrett. Halliburton with it. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Barrett's got 5.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Now here's Randle. He's tightly guarded. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
That free throw good from Randle. He hits both from the strike. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Pass to Poole. From deep. And Lee pulls it down.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been slow.
The pass to Randle. Oh, that's blocked. Halliburton outside. Pass to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Poole up top. White covering. And it's Halliburton missing. Raptors trail by 6. Now here's Randle. To the paint. Here's Lee. It's blocked. Barrett against DeRozan. Passes to Smith. The 3 from Poole. Drills it from outside. And Atlanta leads by 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Randall with the drive. Atlanta with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over DeRozan. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Randall down low, working on Smith.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Atlanta. Halliburton against Lee. Three-pointer, Randall. Atlanta with the rebound. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
For Atlanta, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Lee outside. White setting the pick for Lee. Now the pass to Randall. Trying to get something going. That shot misses. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. To have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Cunningham is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Cunningham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Toronto. Maxey's checked in for Atlanta.
Shooting one.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense
He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Jabari Smith. And here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Cleveland Cavaliers. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Puts it up from 7. Atlanta with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Ivy. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Maxey passes to Mobley.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got 5 now.
And inside, Kawhi could be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Outside, Maxey over Cunningham. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Raptors trail by 5. Cunningham outside. Spins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. The 3 from Leonard. Maxey grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 5. He lobs it up. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Atlanta making a switch here. Oliver's checked in. on defense, Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Toronto working the ball around now. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Cunningham. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Portis, the pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Raptors miss again.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Now Maxey. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. The dish to Cunningham. Portis a screen on Edwards. Leonard. Oh, trying for it. And that one goes out of bounds as touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Atlanta. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Leonard. Off target on the 15-footer. Cunningham outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham kicks to Cunningham. And again, Toronto no luck. Atlanta leading by 10. Maxey with it. Outside Edwards. For the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Cunningham finds Cunningham. They need this one, and Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Maxey. Ivy passes to Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Maxey to the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And that one falls for Ivy. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Portis sets the pick for Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Passes it to Barrett. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Barrett's got 11 points.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Leonard against Barrett. Out to White. Shoots from the block, and the Raptors miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Raptors trail by 13. Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to White. Three-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Julius Randle's checked in for Bobby Portis. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Poole's checked in for Ivy. Lob pass to Barrett. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to White. From downtown. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Poole. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Randle a screen on Poole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Atlanta making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Oliver. Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Second free throw, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Atlanta. To Halliburton. Now Poole, the three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Passes it to White. He feeds it to Randle. Misses from close range. Atlanta leading by 12.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
To the inside, Poole. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mobley against Randle, and the Raptors miss again. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, boy, sky is the limit for him defensively. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 4 so far. Barrett the pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. Barrett, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Halliburton. To the paint, here's Poole. The layup missed. Poole's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Down low. Here's Randall. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Smith with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Smith's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Lee's checked in for Cunningham. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
DeRozan surveying the D. Over Smith. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the night.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
And the basket, Poole. Mobley sets the pick for Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, White. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Randall. Over Smith. Can't hit from 12.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
The shot, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Atlanta leads by 20. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Mobley. Ivy is out there with Maxey. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Smith in at center. And here's Edwards from the arc. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Maxey. And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Oliver's checked in for Smith. And so here's Toronto.
Come get it, come get it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
You don't turn it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. To the middle, picked off in midair. Cunningham looking it over. Inside. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes to Maxey. Outside Edwards. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Ivy. Maxey against Cunningham. Right side, Edwards. Atlanta again missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Randall. Here's Portis. Up and in on the lane. 7 points in the game.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Lays it up off the glass. Ivy's got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Outside, Maxey. Latre. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Over Maxey. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta leading by 18. From the top of the key. The shot by Ivy, no good. Ivy's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Cunningham outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Cunningham. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
There's the pass to Oliver. Shoots over Portis. And too long on the shot.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Portis the screen. Here's Cunningham. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. No good from 11 feet. Maxey with it. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Randall grabs the board.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Cunningham comes in for Randall. Saban Lee's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 6. Maxey, no good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Lee outside. Pass to Portis. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Smith checked in for Oliver. And Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Free throw good. Portis. Atlanta leading by 14. Edwards with the screen for Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And he lays it straight in. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And the Raptors call time here. He's checked in for the Raptors. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 16. Passes it to White. Pocket 6. No good from the wing. Atlanta leading by 16. Edwards passes to Halliburton. And here's Ivy. White covering. Ivy kicks to Halliburton. Shoots from 12. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Smith's got 8.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Lee. Portis sets the pick for Lee. Plays it up and banks it in. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Ivy. 6 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Raptors trail by 18. Here's DeRozan. Over Edwards. Again, Toronto.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's Lee. Left side, Portis. Over Ivy. Portis can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 18. To the inside. Mobley goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta? R.J. Barrett's checked in for Atlanta. Poole comes in for Ivy.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
We need you to get fouled right now for your north side crew.
Portis, the pass to Cunningham. Outside Portis. Back to Lee. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Over Barrett. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Barrett finds Halliburton. Back to Barrett. And the pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 21. Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Portis. Kicks it to Lee. Portis a screen on Halliburton. Cunningham for three. The rebound by Halliburton. Atlanta leading by 21. Pass to Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Atlanta, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Both free throws good from Poole. Here's Toronto now. Lee bounce pass. On the wing, DeRozan. Barrett covering. Over Barrett. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Toronto now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DeRozan finds Randall. Lee outside. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Barrett. Good D by Lee.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Randall against Mobley. On the wing, DeRozan. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's. And here's Atlanta. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Poole, the pass to Smith. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Raptors. And here is Lee. DeRozan on the wing. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That shot, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Barrett. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The pass to White. Randall with a screen for White. Tries the spin move. Back to Randall. On the wing, DeRozan. They need this. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Lee out there with Rollins, and it's Baldwin in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Barrett. Mobley outside. Knocks down the three ball. Mobley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Atlanta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lee up top. He's covered by Joseph. Here's the screen. Here's Rollins. Passes it to Baldwin. Fires the three. The shot by Rollins, no good. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Joseph against Lee. Valanciunas with a screen on Joseph. Lee passes to Valanciunas. Joseph looking around. Pass to Barrett. Joseph with a screen on Rollins. Barrett against Rollins. Barrett dishes to Joseph. Outside Murphy. Rebound by the Raptors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Lee. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Barrett. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Baldwin after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Passes it to Valanciunas. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Joseph against Valanciunas. Pass to Mobley. Nick balls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rollins the pass to Baldwin. Over Barrett. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Joseph finds Stewart. Back to Joseph. Over Valanciunas. Shot by Joseph. No good. Here's Rollins. And there's the pass to Lee. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Toronto no luck. Now Barrett. Here's Joseph. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Lee. To the left wing, and Valanciunas kicks to Baldwin. Barrett against Rollins. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Joseph. Passes to Barrett. Dishes it to Mobley. Outside, Joseph. Back to Barrett. Lets it go with a three. And Lee pulls it down.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Pass to Baldwin. Valanciunas with the ball. A floater. That one, no good. Good D by Mobley. And here's Atlanta. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Joseph against Lee. Steps back and fires. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making some changes. Oliver's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Ivy subbed in for Barrett. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. He kicks it to Ivy. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Edwards, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Joseph. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And the Raptors miss again. Lee's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Outside, Maxey. Lee with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Atlanta. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
Toronto. Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Julius Randle's checked in for Baldwin. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith has checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Ivy. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randle.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Leonard. Count that one.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Maxey with it. Left side, Edwards. The pass to Allen. Ivy kicks to Maxey. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Smith with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Cunningham outside. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Four on the shot clock. Lee finds Cunningham from beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Oliver's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to Smith. Pass to Ivy. And here's Edwards from the arc. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Cunningham outside. Trying to get open is Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside. Enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
For Toronto, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Edwards. Now here's Leonard. To the middle. Stolen away. Maxey passes to Ivy. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Edwards. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Ivy. That one a little long. Now Lee. Here's Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Julius Randall at the line for 2.
2 shots. Max on the first.
First one falls for him. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
That one is no good. Here's Maxey. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Here's Smith. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Leonard. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Maxey with it. Now the pass to Barrett. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Here's Oliver. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Evan Mobley.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Leonard, no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.